Neymar to miss the World Cup. The contradictory statements regarding the Brazilian star's health. Paris Saint-Germain striker left the win over Serbia with injury. In the press conference following Brazil's victory over Serbia on Thursday, Tite assured that Neymar will continue in the World Cup after he came on as a substitute in the 80th minute and upon arriving at the bench covered his face with his shirt and burst into tears while being attended to by the national team's doctors. Ney was the target of the Serbian defense throughout the match, as he received 9 of the 12 fouls called against Brazil, including a sweep by defender Nikola Milankovic, who was not even cautioned in a reckless sweep, went wide and bent the PSG forward's right ankle with his knee in a nasty way. Tite's optimism about Neymar's state of health. He's going to continue in the World Cup, you can have that certainty. He felt the pain during the game, but decided to continue. It should be highlighted, Tite said. However, the doctor of the Verde Maral, Rodrigo Lasmer, asked for 24 hours to see the evolution of Neymar's ankle and then be able to give a more accurate diagnosis. We must be calm, it is early to say anything. What is known so far about Neymar's health? At the end of the match, Neymar limped out of the mixed zone with a swollen ankle, although walking on his own feet with some difficulty. The preliminary diagnosis points to a sprain, which could effectively keep him out. We put ice on it and already started treatment. We are waiting 24-48 hours to have a clearer idea of the situation. He will continue with physiotherapy, the doctor informed. If there are any new developments, we will report them. Everything will be decided as of tomorrow when we see his evolution. The expectation is for observation. Anything we say is premature and I don't have a definitive answer to give. For his part, Vinicius Jr. conveyed reassurance about his teammates' health in an interview with TYC Sports. Neymar is fine. He is a little sad about the blow, but tomorrow morning he will be happy to recover as quickly as possible for the match against Switzerland. The shadow of Brazil 2014 and Neymar's health. In Brazil 2014, Neymar was sidelined in the quarterfinals in the match against Colombia, after receiving a knee to the back from Camilo Zuniga, which caused a fracture in a lumbar vertebra. Ney was sidelined for the rest of the tournament and in the semifinals. Brazil was ugly kicked out of the cup with a historic defeat against Germany. But that's not all. Historically, Ney Jr. has had many problems with his ankles. However, other bright names remain on the bench: Anthony, Rodrigo Goes or Gabriel Martinelli, to complement Richarlison, Rafinha and Vinicius. Brazil panicked over Neymar's World Cup future amid ankle injury. He was replaced late in the game. There is concern in the Brazilian national team after Neymar limped off the pitch touching his right ankle 79 minutes into their game against Serbia on Thursday. Brazil beat the Serbs 2-0 in their 2022 World Cup opener. But an image showing Neymar crying on the bench has set off alarms at the Selecao. The Paris Saint-Germain forward, who was at the receiving end of rough tackles from Nemanja Gudelj and Nikola Milankovic, had to be subbed off with 11 minutes to go. After making it to the bench, he sat down and burst into tears as his teammates consoled him. He suffered a blow, but hopefully it's nothing, Vinicius said after the game. Is Neymar going to miss games with injury? Back in 2014, Neymar missed out on the remainder of the World Cup following a challenge from Colombian fullback Juan Camilo Zuniga in the quarterfinals. The PSG star didn't participate in the semi-final against Germany, who thrashed the Selecao 7-1 on Brazilian soil. It remains to be seen if he'll miss any of the games at this World Cup, as he'll need to go for tests to determine the extent of the injury. The CBF doctor spoke to the press about Neymar's injury after the game. Neymar suffered a sprain on his right ankle. That area of his foot was swollen. We began ice treatment right there on the bench and now he is undergoing physical therapy. There isn't a programmed scan test yet, but we'll do one if he needs it. But that will be decided according to the assessment we will do next Friday. Everybody will remain close to him. Anything we can talk about is recovery. His sequels from the previous injury is premature. We have no answer to that yet. All we can do is wait.